So I'm going to do something today that I've been wanting to do for a while, and that is these raspberries. If you're just wondering, thornless raspberries, what those are, I just cut off. This is a blueberry bush. I got 6 of these that I want to dig up and move. This in here isn't the smallest one, but it's almost the smallest one. The smallest one's one up around the corner a little bit. So I'm going to try to dig these up without killing them and transplanting them down below where the big garden is. Hopefully I can do that. I think these have pretty shallow root systems on them. Actually, that might come up easier than I expected it to. I don't want to destroy the roots. It's pretty rocky up here where these are. I put these up here. I'm not sure how old these would be. I got 2 that's monstrous. I don't know if I'll get them out or not. I got a couple blackberries up here too I want to get rid of. Not get rid of, but transplant. So these actually are coming up way easier than I thought they would. The reason I want to move them mainly is because it's on the side of a hill and they're a pain in the butt. It's a pain in the butt to come up here in the middle of summer. Oh my. It's actually pretty easy. Kind of shocking how easy that was to come out of there. Now I'll have to prune it a little bit. See how nice that soil is. Years and years of putting in wood chips. Soil looks good. It's like digging up a rhododendron. If you've never done that, that's pretty simple chore too. Pretty shallow root system, which I thought they were. So last spring we sold a bunch of bare root raspberries. We will be doing that again this year. Don't know how many we're going to have, but we'll have a fair many. I think last year I can't remember how many we sold or even what we sold them for. We sold them pretty cheap because we want to get rid of them. And we will have them again this year. Broke a lot of that root off. I'm sure it's not going to hurt the tree any, but it did break it. Actually, oh no, it wasn't either. No, just weeds. Yeah, I don't wish I wouldn't have done that, but we'll see how it does. I'm sure it'll be all right. That's the baby. I'll set it down here. This one here is probably the smallest one out of the bunch. This one here, this one and the last one I just dug up are the newest ones. They've probably been up here, I don't even want to say, 3 years maybe at most. Probably 3, maybe 4 even. I don't know for sure. There's 2 that's ginormous. I'm kind of worried about digging them up, but kind of nervous about digging them up because they're huge. Fair many weeds in this one, but that is quite okay. Very shocking them come up there that easy. So now we're going to walk down below and plant these before I take these 2. This one here, it's taller than I am. This is the biggest one. I'm kind of worried about digging it up. I don't want to kill it. It's a monster. And then this one here, they're starting to bud, which it is that time of year. But I don't want to kill them, so I don't want to kill them at all for sure. But you know, hopefully, I'm sure I don't. I'm sure I won't kill them. But that being said, I'm also sure that I won't get as many blueberries this year as I've been getting in the past, just for the simple fact they're getting transplanted. But it's February 3rd. Everything's still dormant, so they should do fine, grow back fine. These 4 I just dug up, I'm sure they're all right, except for that one. I don't know. It's that big root that I broke off. But it'll be what it'll be. I'll prune them once I get them put in. Prune the top back a little bit because the bottoms are pruned now. I already pruned the roots, so I just have to prune the tops a little bit. And that's probably all I'll have to do with these. Them 2 monsters there as well. Alrighty, for those of you that watch this channel, you know where I'm standing. I'm down below my big garden. I got a couple fruit trees down here on this side. Last year I grew a bunch of squashes and pumpkins up here. What this actually is when I dug the sod off my garden a couple years ago, I rolled it all down to here and it just laid here and pretty much rotted up. So I'm going to plant these blueberries that you just watched me dig up down through here. I have a few blueberries in this side. I think there's 2 or 3 down that far end. But I'm going to try to get this growed up pretty good with fruits and stuff like that this year. I'm probably also going to put in some annual crops in here as well. But I think there's 2 blackberry bushes I want to bring down here, and I got 2 more blueberries, which is 6 total. Then I got some fruit trees that I may put in this or not. I'm not sure if I will or not. I may. We'll see. But at first, got to start placing these where they should go. Should have one about roughly every 15 foot, about 5 steps, roughly 5 or 6 steps. So the next one will go about right there. It shouldn't take much to plant them. When you do this, you want to let as much dirt on it, the original soil. You want to let as much of the original dirt on the root ball as you possibly can. It definitely helps. Definitely helps it not put into transplant shock as much. It still probably will, but not as much. Plus, they're dormant right now. It's the beginning of February, so it's not like we're gonna get zeros again in This next week's supposed to be pretty decent weather, but the following week you're supposed to be down to teens and whatnot. So they'll not even realize they were moved. Hopefully, except for the one, it will. And this soil down here ain't near as good as what they were in. It's not bad soil, but it's not that good. I need to get some wood chips and put down. Have some. Probably have enough. The soil's good and wet. When you do this stuff, you want to do it. When you transplant anything, you want to definitely do it when they're dormant. You definitely want to do it when they're dormant, not in the middle of summer. There. Now the deer have something else to eat down here on this side of the property. So do that 4 more times, 5 more times. I guess I got to dig 2 more of them up. Them 2 that I got to dig up yet, they're huge. They're freaking ginormous. Now it's time to dig these big ones up. I don't know if you can see that real good or not, but they're as tall as I am. This is the smaller of the 2. And now you can see how steep the ground is here, I think, maybe. Oh, rocky. Rocky. I'll go from the top and work my way down. Whew. I broke a couple roots off on that one too. I think it'll be all right though. Alrighty, I got them all in. I didn't show you me digging them last 2 holes. I figured you see me dig enough holes today. It's there, and that one's there. Tomorrow I'm going to prune them. Tomorrow I'm going to prune them and then put some wood chips around each of them. Excuse me, got a frog in my throat for some reason. We always say we got a frog in our throat. What's a frog say when he's got a little bit of phlegm down there? Does he say he got a human in his throat? So anyways, we got all 4 of those put in, or all 6 of those put in, sorry. That's getting pretty good up top there. So next thing on my list to do from up above to here, sorry for moving the camera around. The next thing on my list, I need to get, I think there's 2 or 3 blackberry bushes I want to get dug up, and they'll come and they'll get put in the same bed as what these here are in. Same bed. So then I got a bunch of raspberries that I will be digging up here soon, and they will be available on our website. Raspberry canes, along with we have a bunch of Jerusalem artichokes, sunchokes, whatever you want to call them. We have a bunch of those. It'll be on our website as well. I'm not sure what the price point will be on either one of those. I'll have to look and see what we sold them for last year, and it'll be the same. The price isn't going to go up any. The raspberries will be dry, bare root, and I could dig them up anytime. So I will post those. They will be posted on our website, and I will put a link to it down below, which it usually is down below. The link is. So I think that's going to wrap this up. Stay tuned for part 2, because I will show you when I prune them and put the wood chips around the bottoms. So stay tuned for part 2. Not sure when that video will come out, but I will put it out anyways. So if you're not subscribed, please do so. Like and share with your friends and family. If you would, please, it would help me out. And until we meet again, take care and God bless.